I dig this. So the Hellboy reboot, or what was previously known as Rise of the Blood Queen, will be coming at us later next year. And we've been getting quite a lot of news revolving around this film. And apparently the film will be starting production around the end of this month, which is a good sign of what's to come. And still, a lot of people seem to be a little concerned about this, considering that a lot of people are huge fans of the previous Hellboy series. And although I'm a huge fan of the first two Hellboy movies, I am still incredibly pumped for this reboot, and I cannot wait to see what we're going to be getting out of this new Hellboy series. And just now we have our first official look at David Harbour as the new Hellboy. And I'm just going to say this right here now, this is exactly what I was hoping to see. A perfect amalgamation between the previous version of Hellboy, as well as a more comic book accurate aesthetic with a darker take, all merged into one. Now on the surface it almost looks exactly like the Ron Perlman version. However, if you look really closely, David Harbour's version does have longer hair. But not only that, it also has more of a grizzly take. And then when you look at his torso, you can see that there's a lot of veins popping out of his arms and chest. But not only that, you could also see some battle scars around his chest as well, which is actually pretty telling because it proves to us that this is going to be a more brutal take on the character, which is actually fitting considering that this version of Hellboy will be rated R. But what's most interesting about this image is of course Hellboy's traditional right arm of doom, as it does appear to seem more streamlined and more accurate to the comics. And it also seems more dirty, while in the previous version it does seem more like it was made out of stone. And it also looked almost as if it was a legit part of Hellboy. By that I mean physically. And like I already said, the new version of Hellboy looks more accurate in comparison to the previous version. And his right hand of doom looks as if it leaped right off the comics and onto the big screen. And I love it when they do stuff like this, because it just shows that they actually care about the source material. And this is no shade coming at Ron Perlman's version. And overall, I love how David Harbour looks as Hellboy. I cannot wait to see what he does with the character, and I cannot wait to see the overall reboot coming next year. And honestly, I'm even more pumped to see this reboot than I was before. So what do you think of the first look for David Harbour as Hellboy? Do you think that this is an incredibly good look, or are you still bummed out that Ron Perlman will not reprise his role? Comment below and share some thoughts. And as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Take care and have a good one.